Okay, you can see that. All righty. So let's get started. Welcome to episode number 33 of Your Next Level's Mastermind community session. The topic for today is what works for you on social media. But before we get there, we've got some wonderful people here that I'd like them to share what they do and how they can help people. And let's start with you, Jon Aalim, followed by Pat Dreyer.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Jon Aalim. The name of my company is Aalim Small Business Coaching. What I do is I help service professionals, service-based business and professionals whose marketing and advertising isn't working just the way they want it to. And I help them through to teach them how to do their marketing and advertising so it helps them generate the revenue they want, attract the ideal customers they want, and obviously build their business. I'm in Southwestern Ontario, but I work all over the world. This week, I'm looking for business owners or professionals that are looking to improve their marketing and they need help with it. My name's Jon Aalim. Look forward to talking to you soon. I'm the business marketing, forget that word. Thanks. Bye.
Thank you, Jon. That's all right. No problem at all. Pat Dreyer, followed by Yvonne.
Hi, everybody. I am Pat Dreyer, and I'm in network marketing with My Daily Choice. Now, I show people how to attain freedom through residual income, and we offer a turnkey business that you can start for free and actually start earning a check by next Thursday. Now, why I do it? Most people are struggling and they're looking for change in their life. They want more time with their family and friends and more money to do what they want to do. Now, I'm in Phoenix, but we have both physical and digital products, so we serve most areas of the world out here. Now, if you can do me a huge personal favor, what I need this week, I'm always looking for people who need change in their life, and everybody seems to know somebody who wants to make more money. So if you know anyone who wants to learn how to make a six-figure income, send them my way and we'll teach them everything they need to know. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you very much, Pat. Yvonne A Jones, followed by Carol Davies.
Good morning, everyone. I am Yvonne A Jones, and I help individuals and organizations get and keep more of their money by building strong client relationships so that they retain more of their clients and their customers. And I also partner with a company that helps to protect identity, which is one of the number one things that's being reported to the FTC right now. And so many people are being affected. I am located in Central Florida. I serve individuals, as I mentioned, and organizations. And this week, I'm looking for businesses in particular who I can share this information with, individuals and business, to help them get more understanding about how important it is to protect their identity.
Okay. Thank you very much, Yvonne. In fact, identity theft is something that really scares me as well. I appreciate that. Okay, Carol Davies, followed by Adeel.
Morning, everyone. Lovely to be here. My name is Carol Davies, and my company is called the Passion Motivator Coaching Company. And I love to work with stressed and busy women entrepreneurs who don't have enough time for themselves and are overloaded and overstressed and just wondering where to go. So why do I do this? It's because I've been in their shoes a few years back, and it's no fun being stressed out, having no time for the family, and life just looks gray instead of being bright and sunny the way it should be. So I'm in London, Ontario in Canada, but I work globally as well. And this week I'm looking for busy women entrepreneurs who want to find out how they can change the things that are not working in their life. And I'd love them to go to my business page in Facebook, where I'm putting in some extra special information.
Thank you, Carol. And sorry, I stopped the clock. Okay. Adeel, and welcome, by the way. Anthony Piselli's just joined us. Welcome, Santa Claus. Adeel, followed by Fred Gillen.
Should I go?
Yes.
Hey, my name is Adeel and I have a company called Eazzili. I'm a business development consultant, and what I do is I work with mindset coaches and health and wellness practitioners, and I help them going from overwhelm, stress, and overworking because they're not attracting clients to find and to use their unique expertise in identifying premium clients and solve a big problem for them. I do this because I've been in that place that the company that I co-founded and invested 3 years in, I was so overworked, so stressed, and absolutely hating it that I eventually decided to move out from that. And I don't want anybody else to go through that experience. I'm based in Pakistan, but I serve clients in the United States, Canada, and Australia. This week, actually, I'm looking for introductions to those who actually certify others to become coaches. So these could be NLP master trainers or coaches or trainers with John Maxwell team, something like that. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Adeel. Fred Gillen, followed by Martha.
Thanks, Peter. Fred Gillen, as you can see up here, that way. More marketing ideas. That's what I do. I give businesses more marketing ideas, and I do that by helping them organize a website and optimizing it so that it attracts clients. And then we add on email marketing campaigns, so that keeps their clients engaged. And if necessary, we can also implement SMS marketing and messenger marketing. So we cover all the bases so that they can communicate with the client in the right way. I'd be happy to talk to any accountants, mortgage brokers, or real estate agents that want to pre-qualify the lead so they can give them the right information at the right time. So Fred Gillen, more marketing ideas, and I'm available to help anyone.
Thank you very much, Fred. Martha, nice to see you again, followed by Jon Moss.
Hi, everyone. So lovely to see you all again. My name is Martha. I'm a super confident coach. I help new coaches to find their way, give them clarities, and so they can start their coaching business. I recently joined a new program that helped me with all the technology issues, from website to funnels, to pipelines, to marketing, to workflow, that is all in one place. So this week, I'm looking for coaches and business owners who wants to simplify their business to, instead of having 8 programs at once, you only need one program, one monthly payment instead of paying another $200-300 more per month. So that's what I'm looking for. Anyone who wants to simplify the way that they run their business and upscale to a fine dining business, that's what I wanted to look for. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you very much, Martha. Jon Moss, nice to see you, John. Delighted and excited to have you join us. Followed by Superman, Santa Claus, whatever you want to call yourself this week, Anthony Piselli. John, first with you.
Okay, well, this has caught me completely by surprise because obviously I don't attend these very often. So my 1-minute business commercial. So I can help you with your website design. I'm quite happy to sit down with you and talk to you about your existing website for an hour. We'll go through what's working for you, what's not working for you, ideas behind developing it further, and then look at the options for where we can go with that. I will work very, very closely with you. Your design will be completely customized to you, and I'll provide monthly support after that if you want to. But for now, just give me a shout and we can sit down for an hour over Zoom and talk through what you have and what we would like with your online presence.
Thank you, John. And for everybody, before I get to you, Anthony, please make sure in the chat area you put the links that you would like people to go to connect with you in any way, shape or form. And I will take those links also and use them when I upload this to YouTube. And you can use whatever links you want, and you can have more than one link, as many links as you want to put in there. The field is for you, and the purpose of this is to promote you and the offers and the services you can provide. So I'll leave that to you. And one last thing, please make sure you click the 3 little dots at the bottom of the chat area, because that saves the links, saves the chat as well. Anyway, Anthony Piselli, over to you, my man.
Well, good morning, everyone. And I think I'm going to be taking everybody by surprise today with the latest adventure that I'm with. I have ventured into the crypto world, and I have found the most exciting program I've ever seen, and I need to share it with everyone. The program is a membership-based crypto community in which the membership fees that you pay can be tripled within 20 months. It's just amazing. I have seen so many people and talked to so many people within this industry, within this specific organization, that have created 6-figure incomes within a year, with the other opportunities that are available there, and it's just amazing, and it's available globally.
That's it?
Yeah, well, that was my 1 minute. Okay. Unless I can go over a couple seconds.
Okay.
But I'll be more than happy to talk with anybody who has any questions. It's simply amazing, and I am totally floored by the simplicity and ease of passive income creation. You know, Warren Buffett says that if you don't make money while you sleep, you're going to die poor.
Okay. Thank you very much, Anthony. Please make sure you put the links for whatever you want in the chat, okay?
I will.
It means just stop sharing. All right. Our topic for today is what works for you on social media, okay? And just because we're actually on a Zoom meeting that's going to go into a Facebook group doesn't necessarily mean you have to use Facebook as the only platform. I'm looking forward to hearing what your thoughts are about what platforms work best for you, and within those platforms, what works best for you as well. So we're going to have 2 breakout rooms, and we're going to have, will 20 minutes be enough, or do you want me to make it 25 minutes?
20, probably more than enough.
20 should be good.
20, okay.
Yeah, 20 is good.
Okay, where we go. What works for you on social media? And when we come back, we'll hear what you've got to say, and then I'll introduce Yvonne, who's the person who's providing the gift today, and she can talk about that. So good luck. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
Move the mouse out of the way.
Okay. Welcome back, everybody, including you, John, that no one could see. Okay.
He's a slippery fellow.
The invisible man.
Yeah. The topic we were talking about in the breakout was what works for you on social media. And in group 1, we had Yvonne A Jones, who maybe needs to wear glasses, Carol Davies, Martha Mock, and Jon Moss. And Yvonne, you're the reporter, so I'm looking forward to hearing what your group had to say. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Peter. I'm so sorry, John. I had my view on speaker view. That's why I didn't see you. Okay, we started out with Jon Moss, and Jon basically has not been using social media much. In fact, not even from before, he has been off a little bit, but he hasn't been using social media. So I think from our discussion, I didn't go back and ask him, but Jon, would it be safe to say that you are going to sort of think about giving it a try?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll get back on the horse at some point soon.
Okay, thank you. And then Martha says she's on all of the platforms, but she has found that her organic reach is most effective on Facebook. And what has worked for her is content creation. That's the thing that has worked most, and participating in group discussions and finding people in groups who have questions, answering those questions, not going with an attitude of selling, but providing value. And she has actually got 2 clients this way. For Carol, she acknowledged that social media is getting more complicated every day, and I totally agree with her. But she has also found that as far as building relationships, again, it's Facebook that has worked best. She has plans to get back to YouTube, putting like her Facebook Lives on YouTube. And she used to do a podcast, so she's thinking of getting seriously back into doing podcasts. She also likes Facebook groups, and she goes in and she answers questions so that people get to recognize her as someone who provides solutions. She dislikes getting sales messages from strangers, and I think most of us do, both on Facebook and on LinkedIn. And she did speak about writing organically. Am I right on that, Carol, so far?
Yes, yes.
Okay, and for Yvonne, Yvonne's favorite, she's on Facebook, and she has multiple groups on Facebook, including a community of over 700 women and 1 man, but she prefers LinkedIn. That is what has worked for her in building some strong relationships. She has been able to get invited to not just podcasts, but to write for online magazines, online platforms. And right now she has an interview coming up that came also from a LinkedIn connection. And LinkedIn is just what has worked for her.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And posting content, posting valuable content. It doesn't have to be every single day, but if it's 2 or 3 times a week you're posting on LinkedIn, for example, make sure it's good content that people in your audience will want to read.
Any idea about how much content, how long the content, what format it should be? Should it be video? Should it be text? Any idea?
LinkedIn likes video, but they don't like video from somewhere else. For example, if you can do native videos where you create a video on your phone, you're better off because the reach will go further. They do not like when you take them off the platform. Facebook is like that on your page and you do a YouTube video and then you put it there. They don't like that. So if you can do a native video on your phone and post it to LinkedIn, it has a much higher reach.
Right. And interesting enough that LinkedIn Live has a far bigger reach than Facebook Live, but to get LinkedIn Live is very difficult. They are very tough in giving approval for people to use that for some strange reason. I don't know why. So
yeah, I've been approved, and StreamYard now has partnered with, StreamYard is one of LinkedIn's approved providers. Just when I canceled my StreamYard account, I read that because I wasn't using it for the past few months. But and now when you schedule through StreamYard, it goes to LinkedIn events and they will promote it for you.
okay. Thank you, Carol. And group 1, thank you for all that. Before we go to group 2, I have the following apologies. I am apologising for not saying it up front. But Anna Robson, still not 100% well. Kay Cremond, she's been in hospital and now I think she's in rehabilitation. So my thoughts and our thoughts go out to her. Shalithia, she's not feeling very well either. Monica Perrier will be here with us for sure next week. Janet Claire Piselli, she's flat out with work in her job. Neha, Tom and Pat will all be here next week. They're sorry they can't make it this week. So that's the apologies for today. Now to group 2, and that was John Allen, Pat Dreyer, Fred Gillen and Anthony Piselli. And John, I believe you are the reporting person once again, correct?
I am. I volunteered.
You volunteered.
Save everybody else. Started out with...
And we all accept it.
Started out with Pat Dreyer. Pat loves Facebook Messenger. And the good thing he says about that is they've got the with the messenger part, you can do a Zoom call. You can record it after like he gets their attention on Zoom, on Messenger. And then if they want, he'll take them to a Zoom call where they can record it. He sends them the recording so they can review it after. One of the things that Pat does that scares the hell out of a lot of other people is he loves to pick up the phone. He has a 30-second pitch. Either they're interested or they're not. If they're interested, he sends them with a Facebook Messenger and they go from there. Now, when I talk about doing things that a lot of people don't want to do, Pat says he calls 200 numbers a day. And out of those 200 people, he'll talk to 30 to 40 of those people. He'll give them their pitch, and he said 30%, and then from there they go to their Facebook page. From there, 30% of these people will go further. And then we checked with Pat some more, and he said out of that 30%, 15% of those will go on even further. And we were all chuckling because the phone weighs 10,000 pounds to a lot of people. And Pat's mastered that, being able to pick up the phone and make that 30-second pitch. So if anybody wants good ideas on how to do that, Pat's your guy to talk to. I get that about right, Pat?
Yes, you did. Yeah, there's no way they can reach out of that phone and grab your neck. So.
Yeah, and one of the things we brought up, Pat can go from being an annoying pest to a welcome guest by using the phone. And so that's how he can get his message across. Then we were talking with Fred Gillen. Fred uses Clubhouse a lot. He said it's basically a newer platform, and he gets a lot of traffic from them. Then if they're interested in that, he'll take them to his Facebook page and then to a mastermind group. One of the things we learned about Clubhouse today, that is pure audio. And Fred was telling us they have two platforms. You got a speaker platform and an audience platform. What he does is he invites everybody to go to the speaker platform so they can participate more in the discussion that's going on rather than just listening. So that was an interesting part to learn about that. And again, what it's doing with him for Clubhouse and that is he's building long-term relationships, building up the know, like, and trust factor. Because as we're all aware, people aren't just going to jump in because, hey, you're a nice guy or a nice lady. They want to know, like, and trust you before they'll go any further with you. So thanks for sharing that. The other thing that Pat said is with this Clubhouse, you can also take them into a private chat and go from there. So, if you have somebody that's interested, take them through the private chat and you'll go from there. And we came to Anthony Piselli, good old Santa Claus. He was telling us that with his new cryptocurrency business, he started out using Facebook, but he wasn't having any type of great, grand, and wonderful success. He joked about having 1,500 people on there, but when he starts to send out a message, he hears crickets. So he's gone through some training. One of the things they taught him in the training was to pick up the phone, call people, let them know that, hey, he's not the expert in this. He can send them to, if they're interested, he can direct them to another webinar that they can listen to on the phone or attend on the computer, however, at 1:30 each day. And the whole concept of that is you don't have to be the expert. You can direct other people to your program and let them know that their questions will be answered by someone who has far more knowledge than you. The other thing that Anthony does is he tells people, he's not the smartest guy out there, that there's a whole lot of people out there that are a lot smarter than him. So take a look at this and then come back and let them know what their thoughts are. It's a great way to do it. Give people a choice to say, hey, go take a look at this. Come back and give me your opinion. Let me know what you think of it. And Anthony's just out there to learn how to use the phone. So, that'll be interesting to see. He's a big guy, so it'll be interesting to see whether anybody reaches through the phone and grabs him by the throat. So, but if he uses that Santa Claus voice of his, the chuckle, he'll be well on his way to having a great time. For me, I use LinkedIn a lot. I was telling the group that I've got almost 13,000 connections. Now, part of how I got this many people was I had a guy sending out leads for me. 98% of these people aren't my ideal clients. They were just anybody and anybody that connected. So the biggest thing that I have to do is go through and eliminate a lot of these people. Get down to the people that are my true customers and or true ideal clients, because they're the only ones that are going to talk to. Otherwise, yeah, the number 13,000 looks good. It doesn't mean a damn thing. It's like collecting lakes. You can't take them to the bank and cash them in. So, you know, if all you're out there to do is build lakes or get bodies in your group, they're not going to do you anything. You want to have your ideal clients. They're the people that are going to take your business somewhere. So, you know, that, and the other thing I talked about was this, I learned from Peter, was take the people through their heaven and hell. When you're talking to the people, get them up here so they're in their heaven. They're really looking at, wow, this is going to be the greatest, grandest, most wonderful thing. And then take them to their hell where they are now. Let them sit in their own pain and stew in their own juices. You know, stick the knife in, wiggle it around, pour a little salt in to get their attention. Or as one guy said, you know, the guy said, gee, my elbow hurts. Hit the elbow with a hammer and say, you mean right there? So after you smack his elbow, of course, the guy's going to have tears running down his face saying, yeah, that's right. So now you can talk about their pain points, because people will do twice as much to avoid pain as they will to gain pleasure. So that was it for our group.
Thanks, John. Actually, the heaven and hell factors are an important part of any conversation. It's the point is to build a relationship with, whether it's on Messenger, Pat, that you use, or on voice clips, or on video. The point is to take people on an emotional roller coaster. That's the point of it, because that gets their attention, that differentiates you, and that makes them think, wow, what's next? That's the point of it. Thank you, John, and thank you also, Group 2, for that. And for those who are watching this, whether it be in the Your Next Level group, or more importantly on YouTube, or via my email list, all these people that you see and the links that they have there are available for you, and they are willing and ready and able to help and assist you in any way they possibly can. They give up their time on a regular basis to do this, and I can assure you, you'll get professional, caring and ethical attention from every single one of these people. So thank you very much, Groups 1 and Group 2. I really appreciate the feedback on the social media. Yvonne, the floor is yours, and once again, thank you for presenting the gift for this week.
You're very welcome, Peter. And this basically is, may I share my screen with you?
Sure.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. So the winner of this will get a client relations assessment, and this will be done in, well, less than an hour. But what we will do together is to discover, identify what you're doing right in terms of what you're doing to continue to build those precious relationships. We'll discover, we'll design, we'll develop. And what's my last point here? My screen won't go up. Yeah, and deliver. So we'll cover these points. So what this is designed to do is to help you uncover what's working and to see if there are any gaps that we can work on together to help you to have a consistent flow of people who not just come into your business, but remain in your business. And then by the end of this session, together we'll share I'll share some strategies that can help you to continue to build those relationships so that your clients will love you even more. I'm sure they already love you, but then you want to love them to love you even more so that they're not lured away by anybody else or any other offers that might seem to be attractive to them, but rather they'll be loyal to you. So this is an hour together, a minimum of 1 hour together that we'll be covering these.
Okay.
And I'm excited about who's going to win today.
Okay, we'll spin the wheel very shortly as soon as you give me back the screen.
There you go.
Okay, thank you. And by the way, interesting enough, That's an interesting offer. And thank you very much, Yvonne, because really, in simplistic terms, there's 3 ways you can make more money when you think about it. Okay, increase your sales, increase your prices, or increase the number of items that your existing customers are buying. And the last one is often overlooked by many customers. They keep looking for new customers all the time. But what about the ones you've already got? They may need more of what you have available. So it's something I think you should take into account. Anyway, that's my little sermon for the day. Now let me share my screen and we'll go to spin this wheel. Let's see how we go. Okay. Are we ready to go? Let's close this ad here. Spin the wheel and good luck, everybody. Ooh, Jon Moss.
Yay!
Congratulations, John.
Hey, how bizarre is that?
How about that, Jon Moss, right?
I know.
Hey, it was worth coming, wasn't it?
Absolutely. Always.
Okay.
Congratulations, John.
Thank you, Yvonne.
And Peter, I'm not sure how you usually structure this for your winning people to contact the giver.
Well, what I'd like you and John to do is just to message each other to work out between you how best to do it. That's the best thing. All right. And so
John, I'll send you a friend request on Facebook. Are you on Facebook at all, or would you prefer email?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Yvonne.
Congratulations.
That's a very valuable gift, by the way. And congratulations to you, Jon Moss. You lucky son of a gun. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, everybody, thank you very much for sharing your valuable time with me. And thank you very much for also your wonderful, caring and supportive thoughts in terms of the recent hiccup we've had in our family with fires, etc. It was greatly appreciated. All right. In the meantime, many blessings from Thailand. And once again, thank you for contributing. See you next Friday.
Thank you, Peter.
Thanks, Peter.
Bye,
Stay safe.
everybody.
See you all.
Bye,
Fred,
everyone.
thank you.
Bye.
Everyone, thank you so much. Have a
Thank
great day.
you.
Have a great
Bye.
weekend.